Hello and welcome to Martin Maths. We've just done a test in this year 10 class, and one of the topics that come up often, it is an area topic test, but it was the area of a triangle particularly. So we should know that for the area of a rectangle, it's length times width. For a triangle, it's just half of that. So it's half, and we change it to base times height. Even though length and width, it would be the same thing. It's just cutting that rectangle in half would make that triangle. So if we look at this one here, it used to be a rectangle maybe, and it's 5 times 6. So if it was a rectangle, it would just be 5 times 6, 30. But for the triangle, it needs to be half of that. So it's half of the base times the perpendicular height, or the length times the width. As long as you've got a right angle there, it's that times that divided by 2. So we get 15 centimeters squared. So you just need to remember that formula, half base times height. Because it'll come up again in this test. Again, there's a triangle here, a half, 10.3 times 4.8. Here's a calculator paper, but we could calculate those using long multiplication. There's a trapezium. We'll quickly look at that one. Area of a trapezium. If we call that A and that B, and that's the height, it's the half of the average of those two times the height. Again, trying to make a rectangle, length times width, or base times height. But now we've got two lengths. We want to get the average of them. 12 and 18. So we average 12 and 18, and then times it by 9. 12 plus 18 is 30, so it's half of 30 times 9. 15 times 9 is 90 plus 45. It's 135, in this case, meters squared. Always have the units there. Okay? More in this test, needing triangles. This one, again, half base times height. Just get that memorized. So it'll be a half, 3 times 8, which is 12. This one, it's on its side. This is no longer the base. That's the height there, and that's the base. So it's a half, 5 times 5. A half of 25, it's 12.5. Okay, and then this one would be, what's the length times a width? Or a height, base times a height, it's 2 times 5.8, which is 11.6. So that one actually is the smallest. But the key thing I'm trying to show in this video is just reusing that formula, half base times height. If we look at a volume, for a volume, you need the area of the base times the height. So if I take this triangle as my base, I've got a height of 12, base of 5, it's a half, 12 times 5, that's 60. So it's a half of 60, which is 30, and then 30 times that length there, 30 times 20, 600 cubic centimeters, because we're working out that face there. So half of 12 is 6 times 5 is 30, and then we're multiplying it through that direction, that 20 there, because it's 600. Okay, and there's one more where, again, it's all about the same formula, the area of a triangle formula coming up again and again in this test. This time it's about surface area, so it's no longer volume. There are 5 faces. 3 are rectangles, and 2 are triangles. So the rectangles, they should be straightforward. 10 times 14, 14 times 6, and 14 times 8. So I'll write those there. I'm not going to work them out for 14 times 10, and just trying to get this right. So I've got 10 times 14, 14 times 8, and then that one at the back, which is 6 and 14. Yeah, so they're all times 14 because of that length. that face, the one at the back. Those are the three rectangular faces, but the two triangles are half base times height. That's the key point for this lesson, for this video. Half base times height, half 8 times 6. That's 48, so it's half of that, which is 24. But I could just do half of 8 and get 4 times 6 to be 24. Either way, key thing from this video is a half base times height. Thanks for watching. Good luck with the rest of your maths, and do like, subscribe, and share.